One of the legendary figures of Hollywood died this week. Robert Evans was a movie producer and studio chief with credits that include some of the best love films of all time. Through the years, his exploits, both personal and professional, brought him notoriety well beyond the studio lots.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
As head of the studio behind The Godfather, Robert Evans seemed to have a magic touch. In the late 1960s and early 70s, he had a remarkable run of hits, overseeing productions like Love Story, Rosemary's Baby, The Odd Couple, and True Grit, just to name a few. Evans, who died this week at the age of 89, was a classic himself.
Robert Evans was almost the stereotype, the cliche, the epitome of this hotshot Hollywood producer. He had a glamorous lifestyle, he had good looks, ridiculous huge sunglasses. He was known for being a ladies' man, he was known for doing more than his share of drugs. That got him into trouble a few times. And he also produced some of the most famous movies, some of the most beloved movies of his era.
While trying to make it as an actor, Evans' castmates in The Sun Also Rises begged 20th Century Fox head Darryl Zanuck to fire him. Instead, Zanuck declared, "The kid stays in the picture," a phrase that eventually became the title of Evans' 1994 autobiography. When Evans' acting career dried up, he reinvented himself as a producer and talked his way into the job of studio chief at Paramount Pictures.
Good afternoon. My name is Robert Evans, and I'm Senior Vice President of Paramount Pictures.
Evans' tabloid-ready life got nearly as much attention as his films. The perpetually tanned Evans dated and married some of the industry's most glamorous women, including his Love Story star, Ally McGraw. He was married and divorced 7 times. By the mid-1970s, he left his studio position at Paramount to focus on producing hits including Chinatown.
Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown.
And Urban Cowboy. While his influence waned over the years, he continued to work and saw something of a popular resurgence in 2002. But this time, he was the subject. A film documentary based on his autobiography, which Evans narrated himself.
Goodbye, 70s. Hello, 80s. Here I come.
That led to a Comedy Central animated series, Kid Notorious, based on his life.
Man, I know you. You're Robert Evans.
That a movie executive was the subject of such projects speaks to the place Evans held in popular culture.
Robert Evans really was kind of the last of a certain breed of producer. You know, in the 30s and 40s and 50s, producers were really dominant. They were the famous ones. And Robert Evans was that kind of producer. He was larger than life. He was famous. He was infamous in a lot of cases. And there really aren't people like that today.
The book is worth reading. The documentary is worth seeing. And the audiobook, just the way he tracks it it's crazy.
I seem to know him only through his wives.
Yeah, right.
Which
So
he had
seven wives.
Seven wives.
None of the marriages were longer than 3 years.
Yes. Some call that dating.
That's
him. It was
not
there you go.
serial monogamous.